Yo, what's up everybody? Well, I've been posting so many live videos, so I just figured why not bring another one. This is with my friend Gypsy King. This is like our third battle. First time I lost, second time I won. This is the tiebreaker right here, and it's an Uber's battle, and it's live. So, actually, this is the same team as last time, except I have Genesect to beat freaking, beat a freaking Darkrai. I hate Darkrai. Darkrai's annoying as hell. So, I see he has a freaking, Gypsy on his team, so that has to be his Mega. Probably trying not to get those Stealth Rocks on the field. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Genesect, since I think Genesect is the best play. I'm thinking Groudon. Groudon could take an Earth Power. Can he? And go for an Earthquake himself. Kyogre's the best play. Kyogre's the best person to start with, because if he leads with Diancie, Diancie cannot take it out in one move. Plus, I can go for an Earthquake, thinking that Groudon is going to come in. So I'm going to lead off with my freaking Kyogre. I'm going to stop saying I'm just thinking a lot. When I think a lot, I just say that. So let's see who you're going to lead off with. Of course, you're going to lead off with that freaking Diancie, because you don't want Stealth Rocks on the field. I know you don't. And there's the Diancie, so that's good. And I'm going to go ahead, Primal Reverse, and turn into this freaking black freaking whale. That's nice. This is very nice. I never even thought I'd get a freaking Primal Kyogre. I've had Primal Groudon because that is mine. I had a Sapphire set for it, and I didn't even get all 31 IVs. But hell, it's the best that I could get. So I'm going to go for an Earthquake. It's the best play, even if it doesn't switch out. Going for an Earthquake is the best move. And he's going to Mega Evolve just right here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to just attack. I don't even think it can take an Earthquake. So yeah, he goes for Protect. He scouts for my Earthquake. I see no problem with that. I can just go for another Earthquake. I forgot to take a picture of the team again. That's great. Like I was saying, it doesn't really matter if I go for Earthquake. If I go for Earthquake again, he switches out into Ho-Oh, which is, I think, the only person that could take an Earthquake. I can just go for an Origin Pulse the next turn and pretty much take it out. Or I can just go for another Earthquake, knowing that he's probably going to switch right back into that freaking Groudon. But this Mega Diancie is Mega Evolved, so I can't bring in my Ugsy. If I do have to bring in my Ugsy, I'm going to have to go for U-turn, because it's obviously going to just bring in that Diancie again, just to magic bounce those Stealth Rocks. So he's going to bring in his Groudon, as I predicted. He probably thought, because he scouted for Protect, I'm not going to go for Earthquake again, because it's an obvious play going for Earthquake. So I'm not going to over-predict. I'm just going to go for Earthquake, because that is my best possible play. And that's going to do a small amount to this Groudon, but hell, that's not bad. This thing is probably going to set up Stealth Rocks. And that's not good at all, because I do not have a freaking Stealth Rocker. That's great. Isn't that great, people? I do not have a Stealth Rocker. I might go into my Salamence, take this as an opportunity to set up a little bit. Is that good? Does he have a Fairy type on his team? I don't know. Yes, he has that Xerneas. I can go out into my Peppers, set up a light screen. I'm not sure what to do. I think I have to go into Salamence. I really do. Because I don't want him taking that Stealth Rock damage, and this would be a great opportunity to set up a sub. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to withdraw my Kyogre, go out into my Salamence, hoping he doesn't go for a Lava Plume or something that actually burns my Salamence. Because like I said, I don't want this Salamence to be burned, as he is going to set up a Stealth Rocks as I thought. This thing is intimidated. I can go ahead and set up a substitute, and that'd be great. I just hope, does anything have Hyper Voice on his team? I don't think so, but this would be a great opportunity to set up a sub, as he doesn't really have anything that wants to come in on this thing. So Unless he has like Stone Edge or something. I don't even think Stone Edge breaks the sub, because Salamence is bulky as hell, and he's intimidated, and it could possibly miss. I mean, you don't want to miss. So he goes for the Thunder Wave. That's great. I'm glad I could finally show off my substitute Salamence, as I can set up a Dragon Dance now. Ooh, so after this Dragon Dance, I should be able to do some good things to his team. Some good things. As I'm still behind my sub as he switches out. He probably doesn't have anything to break this sub. As this Arceus comes in. Is this Arceus Ghost? I'm pretty sure that's Arceus Ghost. Arceus are bulky as hell, so I'm pretty sure one Dragon Dance, one attack won't be able to take this thing out. But this thing finally loves me. I got this thing to love me so I can go for return. And I don't have Earthquake, unfortunately. And you're not going to avoid this return because of that Aerialate. And Arceus are bulky as hell. I mean, look at that. It didn't even die. I mean, it's a boosted, Aerialate boosted stab return. And it didn't take it out. So I'm going to go for return, as even if it goes for extreme speed, it will not be able to kill me. Arceus goes to run extreme speed, it won't be able to do much because it's not stab. Does he have any intimidators on his team? But this is good. I got this Arceus out the way. Arceus Ghost is a good way to beat E-Killer, though. So I might think about getting the Arceus Ghost. But Salamence is just looking all nice here. He's at +1. This Klefki comes out. I forgot all about this thing. I really don't want to get Thunder Waved. I think this is a good opportunity to go out into Groudon, set up a Rock Polish. But if he goes for Swagger, Swagger. You know what, I'm going to go out in my Groudon because I really don't want Salamence being hurt too badly at this point. He's going to take Stealth Rocks coming back in, but I don't want him getting Thunder Waved. So going out in my Groudon would be a great way to avoid getting Thunder Waved. Plus, I may be able to get up a freaking Rock Polish if this thing does not have Swagger. And if it goes for Swagger, I hope that I get freaking I get snapped out of confusion, so I have that +2. Oh, he actually shows off the Toxic. I could have stayed in. Nice. So at this point, I am going to go for a Rock Polish. Just to outspeed the majority of his team. I'm not sure how much this would matter because I'm pretty sure I can't knock out like one-hit KO most of his team. So he's going to withdraw his Klefki. It does not have Swagger. It probably does. He probably doesn't want to risk it. Oh, great. I do not have Stone Edge on this thing. And that's freaking great. I should have put Stone Edge on this thing. I have Dragon Claw, Fire Punch, and Earthquake. And the best thing I can go for is Dragon Claw. It would have been great if I set up my Stealth Rocks. But that freaking Diancie is sitting in the back. Looking all nice and cozy. Knowing that I won't set up my Stealth Rocks. That's just great. So, he's probably thinking that what he can do. Brave Bird will not be able to take me out. So if I can get rid of this Ho-Oh, it'll be great. Ho-Ohs are annoying because they're freaking choice banded assholes. And they hit really, really hard. And just going for Dragon Claw, racking up the damage on this thing. It's probably going to go for Brave Bird. That's the best thing you can probably go for. So, Dragon Claw, take that. Yeah. That's going to do more than half. And I'm thinking about going for an Earthquake, predicting that Klefki to come in, rack up some toxic damage, as that's not going to do enough. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't want his Ho-Oh to go down, even if he brings it, lets it stay in. It's obvious that he's going to go out in the Klefki, so I'm actually going to go for a Fire Punch this time. I'm thinking about Fire Punch. I'm going to go for Fire Punch. Because even if he doesn't switch out, I'll be able to get damage on his Ho-Oh. As opposed to going for Earthquake and just not doing anything to this thing. Unless this Ho-Oh has Protect. Do you run Ho-Oh with Protect? Does anybody run Ho-Oh with Protect? Write that down. Ho-Oh with protect. So, yeah, it's my best play to go for Fire Punch, because it's obvious he's probably going to go out into Clef Key, predicting me to go for Dragon Claw, or maybe he's going to predict my prediction, and outpredict me by predicting my prediction that was predictable. The predictable prediction. Prediction inception. Predictception. As he doesn't switch out, he predicts my predict. That's great. I can get this thing with the Fire Punch. Is that knocked out? I wasn't sure if it'll knock out or not. That's amazing. Fire Punch knocks out Ho-Oh. I gotta write that down. I'm writing everything down. No, I'm not. I'm not writing anything down. As we have an empty field right here, so I think it's best to go out into my Genesect, because Genesect is Choice Scarf. I could go for the U-turn if I want to, especially if he goes out into that Diancie. I want to hit that Diancie really, really hard, so I can actually set up my Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks would be great. Late game Stealth Rocks for the win. So he's just choosing what he wants to go out into. Taking. I don't know if I can win this. I mean, I did knock out his Arceus. Arceus was a problem. And I still have my Salamence if I can get up a Dragon Dance. But he still has that Clef Key. Clef Keys are assholes. As that Clef Key does come out. And that's great because I think it has Toxic instead of Thunder Wave. And you can't Toxic Genesect. You cannot Toxic Genesect. So I am going to go for a Flamethrower at this point. I'm thinking about going for U-turn, but maybe I should go for U-turn. I'm not sure. I need to hit this thing hard, so I'm going to go for Flamethrower. Yeah, he's going to go for Thunder Wave. He does reveal the Thunder Wave. So this thing is dual status. That's actually sucks. But I'm going to hit this thing with a Flamethrower. Can it kill? Can it please kill? No, it doesn't kill. That sucks. That's just absolutely freaking great. I need to run an offensive one. And this thing is Choice Scarfed into it. I'm pretty sure he's going to switch. Who should I switch into? I'm going to go for another Flamethrower. As he's going to set up spikes, setting up hazards. God dang. That's just great. Because I'm going to get paralyzed. He still has that Diancie on his team. And I'm pretty sure that Diancie just wins at this point. Because I do still have Kyogre. I have Kyogre, Whimsicott, and Salamence. And my Genesect is paralyzed, so I don't have much to do versus that thing. So I'm going to actually try and force that freaking Diancie out. I'm going to go out into my Oogsy. Then I'm going to go for a U-turn, thinking that, or I can just go for a Light Screen. Because if I go for Light Screen, I'm pretty sure that I could do some big damage. And he won't be able to hit me. I can go out into my Kyogre and get some Origin Pulses off. But Clef Key, I hate Clef Key. Clef Key can go suck one. But he's going to go for the foul play. That's another great thing. Isn't that great? This thing is just hitting me for everything I got. So I'm going to go ahead, set up a Light Screen. Now this is going to last me some good turns. If he goes for another foul play, I see nothing wrong with it. So he's going to withdraw the Clef Key. Show me the Diancie. I know the Diancie is going to come out. There's the Diancie. I know he's going to predict the Stealth Rocks, because he's seen my Oogsy before. I'm pretty sure he didn't see that I have dual screens on this thing. Yes, I'm going to go for the U-turn now. I got the slow U-turn on this thing instead of Thunder Wave. As he's going to hit me with the Diamond Storm like I thought, but Oogsys are bulky as hell. I'm pretty sure I can take that. Can you take that? Yeah, you took that nicely. And I probably can just come in one more time with Oogsy just to sack him. As I will be able to go out into my Kyogre, but he's going to take Stealth Rocks and Spikes damage. But you won't be doing much to my Kyogre because of the Light Screen. As I can just go for Origin Pulses at this point. And that's great. He stopped at one spike. If he would have been put up 2 spikes, that would have been horrible. So my primordial, I don't know how to pronounce that. Primordial C is up, and I'm gonna go for origin pulses. And he's gonna protect, probably just to stall out one screen turn, as I do reveal the origin pulse. You know, he sees the origin pulse. So of course, every freaking one of these things has origin pulse. Unless you run like the water spout variant. And that's amazing. You can actually see through Kyogre. Like you see his, like, don't you see it? I forgot all about this Groudon. Why did I forget all about this Groudon? This Groudon does come in. I think I lost this. I forgot. I need to take more pictures. Should I go for 2 earthquakes? I think it's best to go for 2 earthquakes. I'm gonna have to sack my Uxie. Come back in with my Kyogre, go for another origin pulse. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose. Definitely. Or he's just gonna go for Thunder Wave and stall this out even longer. Isn't that great? I don't know how long my light screen will be able to keep this up. I mean, I'm gonna go for the U-turn. Just in case he just wants to, like, not attack and keep this thing in and just probably try to stall my light screen turns out. Because my light screen is the only way I'm going to win this. As the only way I can win this if I keep bringing in my Kyogre and going for Origin Pulse and knocking out Pokemons one by one. The only way. Or by setting up another Dragon Dance. And getting rid of that Klefki. I should do something versus that Klefki. I should have probably brought a Magic Bounce user. Or I should have just kept my Groudon in here. So he's going to withdraw his Groudon. Hope I do not get paralyzed this turn because you know how much that sucks. As this Xerneas comes in. Xerneas. I always pronounce it the more epic way. Like, how would you feel? It's like named Xerneas. Like, that sounds freaking epic. As I don't have anything that could one-hit KO a freaking Xerneas. Yeah, I lost this. I definitely lost this. Gotta go out in Kyogre. I'm going to just take this loss. I unfortunately lost this because I had no counters to Klefki. He did bring a very good team. I probably should have bought like a Magic Bounce user. And yeah, I don't see myself winning this unless he misplays very, very badly. Why'd I go for Origin Pulse again? He still has Groudon. I'm making horrible plays here. Why am I making horrible plays? I don't know. I should have went for an Earthquake. Why not go for an Earthquake? I keep forgetting about Groudon. This is what happens when you don't take pictures of the team. You forget about the Pokemon, like, as soon as you see it, and it's just horrible. It's horrible. It's very much horrible. So now I'm going to sack my Peppers, and it's going to die to Stealth Rocks. You're not going to switch out. You're going to keep this Groudon in. I'm going to go back out to my Kyogre, go for Origin Pulse, and I'm just going to lose. At least I'm going to be able to take down one more Pokemon. I'm not going to lose as bad. And that's just going to be the way it rolls. Got freaking Cheez-Its over here. I'm hungry as hell. Oh, that's great. He withdrew Groudon. Of course he withdrew Groudon. That's the only way you can win. Now he goes out in the Klefki. I mean, this is great. Really great. And now my light screen wears off. I think I do have one way. Nope, I have no way. I'm actually going to go for Earthquake this time. And so I'll probably die to a foul play at this point. In fact, nah, no way. I do have one way. I'm gonna go for the origin pulse, because if he does go out in the Groudon, I will be able to sack my Kyogre. As if I do sack my Kyogre and get in that Groudon, I can go out into my Salamence, set up a freaking Dragon Dance. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I had a chance there. I had one chance. I had one chance. No. Kyogre, come on. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why? Why? If I would have been able to hit this thing with the Origin Pulse, it would have died. Well, it would have died, most likely. Even if it wouldn't have died, I would have been able to go out into some other Pokemon, take it down, set up with my Salamence, and at least possibly run through his team. That miss was crucial. It was crucial. I know my Genesect can't do much to this thing because a freaking Flamethrower didn't take it down. So I'm gonna keep going for Flamethrowers, hoping that he probably switches out or something. Because now this Klefki, this freaking key right here is gonna be able to run through my team because it gets a freaking attack boost. Isn't that great? Can I get any hacks? Can I get a burn or something? Probably should have put extreme speed on this thing. If I can take down this Klefki, I have a minor chance. I would have had a minor chance. See, if I would have been able to hit the Origin Pulse, even if it wouldn't kill, I'll be able to go out into my Genesect, hit it with Flamethrower, kill it, go out into my Salamence, possibly set up, and at least not lose his bad. That mission was too crucial. So I'm going to have to go out into my Whimsicott. I'm going to hit this thing with a Leech Seed. As I'm going to try my best to switch this thing out. Because I need to set up a substitute. Yeah, he's going to withdraw Klefki, thinking because I do have Encore on this thing. He probably didn't want to get Encored in a foul play. As, yep, this this thing comes out. Isn't that great? No, it's great. It's great. Great. It's really great. I probably should have brought the win with Tailwind. He knew my set. I'm just kidding. He's winning. It's terrible. He's going to hit me with the Moonblast now. And I'm pretty sure this thing can outspeed. Oh, I do live. I live. It'd have been great if I, like, get a crit. Come on. Show me the crit. Show it to me. Do it. Show me the crit. Ah, no crit. That sucks. I lost. Because now he can just go out and, if I go out into my Salamence, I have to hit this thing. I have to hit this thing with the return. And all he has to do is keep going for Moonblast and switch out into his Klefki. That Klefki gets on my nerves. I mean, I could have played around it if freaking Kyogre didn't miss the Origin Pulse, but, you know, everything sucks. My luck is ass. My luck is really, really ass. Well, let me show. Make a horrible play. Come on, do it. Do it. Don't make the right play. Let me just go for a substitute. Switch out. Please switch out. Don't go for a Moonblast. You don't want to do that. Oh, he went for Moonblast. Let the sub survive. I mean, you did get that special attack drop. Please. Ah, it faded. Dang. I thought I had a chance. That's GG right there, because I'm just going to get Thunder Wave, then all. Once I get Thunder Wave, everything else can kill me, and he still has that Xerneas. Start running freaking Surf on freaking Primal Kyogre, because it can't hit for crap. Miss a Thunder Wave. Nope, it hits. I could have made better plays. Well, at least I didn't get it. Oh, you still live. F you. 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 I'm trying not to be as loud because I really want to be loud, but this F these keys, man. F them. Play some sad music right there. Yeah, play some really sad music right there, just to show how sad that was. Good game, Gypsy King. I really wish that it had less hacks. That was a nice battle, though. It could have went better for me. Hacks suck. Always bring somebody that can counter Clef Key. Always. And thanks for watching as always. Hit the like button if you want to see more. Subscribe if you subscribe and all that. Blah 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 blah. If Clef Key bye.